welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caitlin. If this is your first time here, I focus on lifestyle, beauty, travel, and plus size styling videos. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. 24 decided to only come here for a short time because there is no way that we are already in December. Like, that is crazy. But nevertheless, we still have some goals that we have to tackle. I want to share with you my goals for December, and let's see if I can achieve them. Now, the last time that I did a goal setting video was really back in August, and I didn't do so well. So I skipped over September, skipped over October, and I kind of started getting myself together in November, and I've had some wins in November. However, here we are in December, and I want to do something to end the year off right. So let's get into what I plan on doing for the month of December, the last month of 2024, to achieve my goals. Now, the goals that I have set for myself are achievable. They are attainable. However, I do know that I have to manage my time a little bit better, and that's exactly what I plan on doing in the month of December, managing my time so that I can achieve my goals. Okay, so first up, let's talk about my personal goals that I want to achieve in December, the last month of 2024, and personal and professional goals. So number one, first and foremost, is working out and eating better. I started out doing okay with working out back in March to maybe May, and then I ended up hurting my knee some type of way, and I just kind of started going downhill. I stopped going to the gym, not as often, and you guys know how once you get in that rut, it is hard to get back out of it. But in November, I really got better with going to the gym at least 3 times a week. I started going back to Zumba. If you have never experienced Zumba, I highly recommend it. It is a high intensity workout where you're doing salsa and hip hop dancing. So if you like to dance, and if you can't dance, as long as you can move, it is still okay. And that's exactly what I did. So I went ahead and I signed up for a few Zumba classes. So that is one of my goals: 2 Zumba classes a week and work out at the gym 3 times a week. Now, when I work out at the gym, the plan is to do a lot of strength training, cardio, of course, and stretching. To avoid injury and to avoid limping, I need to stretch. So that is one of my goals, is to stretch more. So to work out 3 times a week, do Zumba 2 times a week, and to stretch or do yoga. So up next, my next goal is going to be, of course, spending more time with God. Maybe that should have been my first goal, to spend more time with God. Now, I know I've shared this before, but having a personal relationship with God and talking to him, not only when I need something, but just to thank him, I do that. But that 30 minutes or 15 minutes or an hour, however long it takes for me to just have that conversation with God and just to see where it is that he wants my life to be. And before anybody comes on here and think, I am not perfect, okay? I was raised in a Christian household. My mother is a missionary evangelist. We grew up Pentecostal, Kojic, C-O-G-I-C. I've always had a relationship with God. I know about the importance of having a relationship and talking to God. And I just want to get back there. Not because I need something, just because I just want to have that relationship and have a closer relationship with God. So the plan is for me to the least I can do is spend 30 minutes a day talking to him. Also, within those 30 minutes, I want to do a daily devotion and just sit down and understand a chapter a day of the Bible. I do have a devotion book. Do I read it every day? I do not. Should I? Probably should. And then I won't be experiencing the things that I'm experiencing now. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I really want to focus on daily devotion, spending more time with God, and of course going back to church more often. Reading and listening and actually having service in your home is fine, But there's nothing like being in the midst in the house of the Lord, okay? Amen, amen. There ain't nothing like it. Okay, so also I do want to do a weekly meal prep. I think I shared with you guys, I am a low carber. And when I mean low carb, I do low carb versus keto, which some days I have done keto, but I want to do like a carb cycling. The days that I am heavily in the gym, so when I'm doing my strength training and I'm doing my cardio, those are going to be the days that I do low carb. And then the days where I'm doing mostly like stationary, sitting at my desk, and then maybe Zumba, is going to be the days that I do keto. Now, here's the thing about keto, okay? I'm not around here about to eat a whole pan of bacon, high fat, and I'm not doing that. What my meal consists of is basically eggs, egg whites, turkey sausage, turkey bacon, juicing. I have been juicing, continue doing that. And then also I will make sure that I eat at least 3 meals a day. That is a struggle for me because I will eat breakfast, lunch, and probably like 2 snacks, but I would not eat dinner. I don't like eating dinner. By the time I'm done doing what I'm doing, I want to go to bed. So typically, you can kind of say that I do intermittent fasting as well, and maybe I will incorporate that. But the biggest thing is meal prepping, going to the gym 3 times a week. If I did not mention that, that is a goal. And also doing Zumba 2 times a week. And then making sure that at least on Sunday through Friday, I am eating the best that I can eat. Okay? I'm talking about clean eating. And also not eating out as much. So no more eating out. If I do have to eat out, it will be only about 1 time a week or maybe every other week when my husband and I have date night. But that's really going to be it. Like, I don't want to eat out as much as I was. And that means I'm going to have to cook. Get your tail in the kitchen and cook. That's what that means. Financial goal. So my financial goals are going to be simply saving more money. If that means saving $100, $500, $1,000. Typically, I believe that my family and I can save about $1,000 a month if we really stick to it. So my goal is to have at least $1,000 saved up for the month of December. It is achievable. It does sound like a lot. However, there's 2 incomes that comes into this house, and there's no way that we cannot save that much money. And once I start saving, baby, I'm talking about every dollar, every penny is accounted for. So my professional goals. When it comes down to my professional goals, it is still the same. There are exams that I need to take in order to elevate. I'm also still part of one of the networks at my job. However, this is my last year. I will be stepping down, not because I want to, but because you can only basically serve on the committee for 2 years. I still will be helping, but I will be taking the back seat. So what does that mean for me now? I need to get involved with somebody else. I don't know who that's going to be. I need to look into it, but I still will be helping like I used to, even though I'm not serving on a committee. We had a wonderful time at our last function. Like, it was very, very collaborative. And if you guys are in corporate America or you work a office job, I highly suggest and I highly recommend like getting involved, talking to your coworkers, talking to the people that can get you to the next level, communicating with those people, having a relationship so that they can drop your name, okay? So that they can drop your name in conversations. You want your name and your face and your position or whatever it is to be the top of the list, okay? So my goal is to study. Again, y'all, this test that I am studying for is just the beginning, and honestly my time management skills have been horrible. Not only that, I do have ADD, and so half of the time I will read a page and then y'all, I forget what the hell I'm reading. And I'm just being honest, I forget what it is I'm reading. So I'm trying to find a system that works for me, that I'm able to read what I am looking at, understand what I am looking at, and pass the freaking exam. I will continue having my mental day. Fridays is my mental day. Fridays is the day that I am taking where I am not working so hard. I don't know if I shared in one of my vlogs. I want to say I did, where I was just honest and I told you guys that I am stressed out. Like, I'm literally stressed out. And as of today, at this very moment, I feel like I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I have written down a lot of things that are manageable only if I stick to it. So the stress part comes in when I don't tell people no. And I found myself, oh, I can do it. Oh, I'll do it. Oh yeah, I'll do it. And now, and maybe I should put that down as a goal, like start telling people no, and then leaving it at that. Don't explain why my answer is no. The answer is no, and that's the end of it. Now, when it comes down to my content, y'all, I was the queen, okay, of batching. I want to get back to that. For the month of December, I am batching my content. There was once upon a time, and I even created a content schedule. I'm going to link it down below. It's a blog post that I wrote that really helped me to be able to create a schedule, y'all, like to plan months and months and months in advance, where I am not spinning the wheel. I am not trying to figure out what it is I'm doing. I knew exactly what was going up, when it was going up. I didn't have to worry about what am I going to post today, what they need from me today. I didn't do any of that. So I want to get back to that. And that is one of my goals as a content creator, a blogger. I really don't consider myself an influencer. I can just consider myself a content creator. But that is one of my goals, is to do that. Is to really get back to batching and to write down 4 things that I can do at least each day and check them off. Easy things. Now, I am on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I have an email list. I have a podcast. I'm on Facebook. Hell, I'm on Lemonade. What is it? I'm on everything. Y'all, this is ridiculous. I'm on everything. Roxy, I'm trying to record. But I am on every platform that I can be on. And when I think about that, I really, really need to figure out if all of those platforms are important. But here's the thing. I have a plan. I have a plan. And the plan is I am going to have 2 platforms that I heavily focus on the most each month. I will talk about my January goals and my 2025 goals in another video, but that is part of the plan as well. But for this video, for December, my goal right now is to focus on Instagram and focus on YouTube. You probably will see a plethora of videos because that's my plan. Like, I am going to focus on Instagram, focus on YouTube, and I'm not going to let everything else die down, but I'm not going to spend all my focus on the other platforms. I still will be there, but not heavily. And here's my schedule, or what I plan on doing for YouTube. YouTube, I plan on posting twice a week, as I already am supposed to, but clearly I can't do it. So we're going to have to change that up and put that in as a goal. Secondly, for Instagram, my goal is to do 31 days of Instagram. Whether it's a reel, whether it's 2, static posts, it doesn't matter. My goal is to post every day and sometimes twice a day, just depending on what it is I am posting for that day. I am going to have TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, which I am just going to repurpose that content. When it comes down to the blog posts, I plan on at least revamping 1. And when it comes down to my email list, I am going to batch my emails because, believe it or not, I want a community just for me. I don't want to be on anybody else's platform. I want the community for me. So therefore, in order for me to do that, I have to make sure that I just really nurture my email list. Email the people that's on my email list at least once a month. But all of that is going to come with me batching. Batching is the best thing that anybody can do when it comes down to content creating. And I plan on batching like I'm doing now. Which, should I tell you guys? Well, I mean, it's a goal setting. So I went ahead and I am gonna do 4 videos today. The video that I am recording now is one, and then I have another video for YouTube that I am going to record after this. I'm sorry, y'all need to know this. And I'm also going to record another video after that. And then I'm going to record another video after that. I'm just not going to tell you exactly what I'm recording because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, so that's what she did. Well, that's the plan. So I am batching today 4 YouTube videos. I've already done my makeup for the day. I've done my skincare for the day. So that is Instagram and YouTube as well. So that's another video that I have created, which allows me to be ahead of the game. So I said all that to say this. Your girl is about to start batching. Okay, y'all, so I have shared with you my goals for December. It's not a lot. I want to say it's obtainable and it is achievable. So if you have any goals that you want to set, comment below, let me know. Let's keep each other accountable. If there is something that you are interested in as far as me creating content, please let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, and before I forget, if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you want to. There is no pressure. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. But if you want to, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.